You know when an NFL team is so good from start to finish in the regular season that you just know they're going to win the Super Bowl? Well, that is not at all what I'm talking about. Who is the worst team to win the Super Bowl? Spoiler alert, it is the Eli Manning Giants, but which one, you may ask? In 2007, the New York Giants had a rough start and a rocky end. The offense wasn't great, and Eli's 23 touchdowns to 20 interceptions surely didn't help, but the defense did lead the team to a 10-6 finish to snag a wild card spot as a 5 seed. In the wild card, they beat a 4-seed Buccaneers team that was honestly just happy to be there. In the divisional round, they met divisional rival and 1-seed the Dallas Cowboys, the number 2 scoring offense that had already put up 76 points on the Giants in the regular season. But Dallas's campaign ultimately ended on a Tony Romo 4th down, 4th quarter interception because Romo is gonna Romo. The NFC Championship was a freezing-ass game in Green Bay, as January games in Wisconsin tend to be. The Giants won on a game-winning field goal in overtime following Brett Favre's last pass as a Packer being intercepted, and the Giants sent him into retirement, or actually something far worse than retirement. The New York Jets, the NFC champs, were Super Bowl 42 bound to face the New England Patriots, and not just any Patriots, like the scariest Patriots team ever. Undefeated regular season, breaking records for points scored, total touchdowns, and net point differential. It did not look like New York was the actual Giants of this matchup. But they did slay the beast thanks to David Tyree catching balls in his noggin, and the 2007 New York Giants would become the worst team to win a Super Bowl if it wasn't for what they did 4 years later. The 2011 Giants lost one more game than they did in 2007. Despite the offense being an improvement, the defense was near the bottom of the league. But a 9-7 record was good enough to win a very weak NFC East, so New York got the 4 seed. In the wild card round, they used the restroom all over the Atlanta Falcons, only giving up a safety as a courtesy flush. The nearly perfect 15-1 defending Super Bowl champion Packers, led by MVP Aaron Rodgers, were on deck for the divisional round, but we all know what happens when Eli's Giants play against really good teams. The same can be said for the NFC Championship against the 2-seed Niners, where the Giants, assisted by 2 costly fumbles by Kyle Williams, got the overtime win and were heading back to the Super Bowl to play the New England Patriots, which we all know is actually really good news for Eli and his boys, because for some reason they have the number of the greatest Super Bowl dynasty in history. Honorable mentions go to playoff Flacco when Aaron Rodgers was tolerable, and Joe Cool keeping the Bengals in poverty. These teams also won Super Bowls with a 10-6 record. And a more recent example is my Kansas City Chiefs, but I will gladly take an 11-6 championship season over a 40-22 loss in the Super Bowl.